Hey everyone, so this video is going to be more of an advice video, sitting down talking, and you can tell by the title it is how to / not to deal with a breakup. And basically I'm going to tell you kind of more of like my story and then how I dealt with it and how, like a better alternative than how I dealt with it, because it was definitely not a healthy way. Before I get started, I just want to say that my ex might be watching this video. I know that they know about my YouTube channel, and I just want to do a little disclaimer that if you are watching this video, I don't want you to think that I'm going to be sitting here hating on you or just telling everyone our business. You know how I am. You know that I am all for giving people advice, so I hope that you respect the purpose of me making this video and you understand why. I'm going to be using the name Nick for my ex. They look like Nick Jonas, so I just feel like it would fit. I want to tell you guys a little bit about my relationship and what exactly happened. Again, there's some things that I'm not going to mention just for personal reasons, but I'm going to get as in-depth as I can with you guys. I was in a long-distance relationship, 5-hour long-distance relationship, and I have visited Nick 3 times in the course of almost a year. We weren't together quite a year. Long-distance relationships are so hard, in my opinion. I have so much respect for people who can do it for years and just make it through and just have the strength to do it. I really do. It's so hard. It's probably one of the hardest things I've done. But it was definitely one of the best things too. It was my best relationship. I haven't been in many relationships, but it was definitely my best. And it got really hard for Nick, and Nick met somebody else, and that's exactly what happened. That somebody else came in the picture, and I was left for somebody else. I've gotten to the point where I've gotten over it, which is why I'm making this video. That was around winter time last year, so when that happened, I just felt like my whole world just came crashing down, and it was this whole dramatic thing. And I'm at the point, which I'm so happy that I'm at this point in my life, where I look back on that time and I can laugh about it. People that haven't been through this, you might like be sitting here thinking, wow, that is so overdramatic. You really let a breakup get to you like that. And I'm like, I'm at that point where I'm thinking that too. I don't think anyone is ever worth your mental or physical health. That's a little bit about what exactly happened. I hope you guys got the gist of it. So I'm going to tell you about what I did in a better way to handle it. I was extremely depressed. I would stay in my room all the time, which you do not want to do. You do not want to distance yourself from people, because then you can sit and you can dwell about it. And it's just, you need to surround yourself with people who are positive and can help you keep your mind off things. I was in my room 24/7, was not having contact with anybody. It was so dramatic. Like, I really do laugh about it. I literally cried all the time, which I think crying is such a good thing. Like, if you have to cry, just cry. Just like let it out. Don't have it like bottle up inside, just cry. I just feel like that's a good thing. That's actually one of the good things that I did. My friend, she's given me such good advice. She said, if you ever feel yourself getting back into those old habits, those old ways of becoming distant and just being secluded in your room, that's when you know that you need to step up and do something about it and just go out with your friends, have a girls' night, have a guys' night, whoever's watching this. I wasn't sure I was going to mention this, but you might be able to tell from my most previous videos that I had lost a lot of weight, and if you go back into my old ones or my old channel, I was a little bit heavier, so I did lose a lot of weight from it. I feel like you should just try your hardest to stay positive about the whole situation. In my case, I think it was the fact that it really ruined my self-esteem because I was left for somebody else. It makes you question everything from your looks to your personality, but I've grown from it, and I can't say exactly that I'm happy that it happened, but it made me so much stronger and so much more cautious about who I am letting into my life. I know that this doesn't apply to everyone, but if you're being left for somebody else, don't do like I did and try to make it work. For almost a year I tried. If you're being left for somebody else, just let them go, because if they meant everything that they said was really true and trustworthy, then none of that would have ever happened. Just let that person go, because there are so many more people in this world who will just make you believe again and just make you happy. Some things now that I absolutely love to do if I feel myself kind of going down that road again is I will sit in my bed or sit with a friend and I will look up quotes. That's something that I've always loved doing. I love reading quotes. I love positive quotes. Just they make me feel so much better, which I'm so excited for Demi Lovato's book coming out because I just feel like it's just going to help me so much. I'll go on Instagram, look up positive quotes under that hashtag, or just go on Google, look up positive quotes, strong quotes, anything like that. That's something that helps me a lot when I just feel like really down. I really hope you guys took something from this video. I hope it helped, even to the sense like maybe if you couldn't take the advice and it isn't the same thing of what you're going through, maybe you guys can understand like when I was going through that, I felt extremely alone and like, oh my god, like I am the only one that's going through this. It was like this whole dramatic thing, but now I know like I am not the only one that's going through this. I know that there's so many people every day. Breakups happen every day. They're so unfortunate. I have so much respect for people who can get through it because it's really hard, especially when it's a long distance relationship, I feel like, because it's like if you met that person, you have these memories. It's long distance and it's like the last time you saw them is going to be the last time you see them. So I think that's why it was really hard for me. If you guys need somebody, you can even message me about anything. I love advice. I wanted to be a guidance counselor when I was younger. If you're going through a breakup, just know that each day it gets easier and every day just makes you stronger. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Oh my goodness. I'm talking so much. How not to. I like forget to to breathe in my videos. That is so weird. Nick is not this person's name, just so you know.